You read that right. I quit trucking.
All right, so you guys read that 100% correct. I quit trucking. There was no bad reason behind it. I was having some health issues. A lot of you guys on Instagram and TikTok know this. I put it all on there, but I kind of been neglecting the channel. I didn't really know. I didn't have any information for you yet, and I still don't really. But you'll understand kind of at the end of the video. It'll be a short one. So about 2 years ago, I was having issues where I was feeling like I was getting dizzy after I'd be driving for a while. Or not, I don't know if it was dizzy or just like I feel like I just want to go limp or like pass out or something. It's hard to explain, but anyway, I had gotten better. That lasted for like 2 or 3 months, and then it got better. So I didn't know if I was eating something wrong or what. So I went about working and everything was fine. And now about 3 months ago, it came back, and it came back worse than it had before. And I couldn't put it off anymore. The first time I didn't want the doctor to tell me I couldn't drive. So I kind of just like dealt with it. But this time I just decided that I didn't know if I was going to hurt somebody or myself or wreck the truck on the company. I mean, all three of those were bad options. So I said, you know what? I got to go to the doctor. I got to tell her what's going on. And it is what it is. If I can't, you know what I mean? And sure enough, as soon as I told her, she told me she didn't want me driving the truck. Now I can drive my pickup truck and my car because it's not too far. The problem with the driving truck is that everything is so far away. So like for instance, if I'm headed to Buffalo with a load of salt or something, if I get 3 hours that way out west on the thruway and this happens, now I have to panic with this for the rest of the day, worry about, is it going to happen again or is it really going to happen? I have yet to pass out. But I don't know. Do I want to take that chance 3 hours away? And, the crew's on. If you just pass out that quick, who knows what's going to happen? So longer trips is the big issue. And I don't trust myself to drive the truck. Again, if I go to the gas station 15, 20 minutes down the road or the grocery store, it's not a huge deal. I can kind of just limp my way home. I suppose if I passed out, it's still not good. I could still do damage, but it's a little bit different of a situation. I'm not so far away. So the plan was I told my boss everything was cool. He was fine with it. What can it is what it is. It's not like I did it on purpose. So I went to the doctor. Sure enough, she told me I couldn't drive. She gave me an appointment to some specialist. And with everything going on with COVID still, I guess, for whatever reason, it was like a month out. This appointment was like a little ways out. And I told him about it, and everything was fine. I went to that appointment. They drew some blood, checked some things, and didn't really come up with anything. So she wanted me to go get an MRI at another specialist. Well, naturally, that's another month out. So that was kind of the issue I was dealing with. I went to get the MRI, and all along the way, I was letting my boss know what's going on. I'm going to do this tomorrow or whatever. And but meanwhile, I was home. I was out of work. I wasn't driving the truck. Well, then after the MRI, they gave me an appointment for almost a month away again they gave me an appointment almost a month away from that second appointment they already given me. So now I'm going on 3 months, and I can't control it. It is what it is. I mean, that's the earliest they can get me in. For whatever reason, I don't know why an MRI place gets busy for COVID, but who knows? I don't know the background or what goes on behind the scenes. So it is, what can I do? So I decided at that point, I had been out of work for almost 3 months, not quite that long, but anyway, long enough to where I got thinking about insurance. I said, well, I'm going to have to do something about insurance here pretty soon because I'm not working to pay for it. I had money saved up, but, to live on, not enough to pay. I think the MRI was going to be $2,000 just just that alone. So I needed to do something with insurance before that ended. So the plan was I worked at state DOT, New York State DOT, plowing the roads and highway maintenance before I came to Cedar Hill. So what I was going to do, or what I'm going to do, is go there. They can't find drivers. They don't want to pay nothing. So nobody wants to work there. Well, they're short on drivers for the winter to plow the roads. So I basically told them, I'll plow the roads for you for the winter. You give me insurance, and that'll be that. I mean, the paycheck is there, but it's not a whole lot. So we're kind of helping each other out with the state. The reason I did that was, one, for insurance, like I said. And the other reason was I felt like I was stringing my boss along. It's 1 month and then 1 month and then 1 month. And it wasn't fair to him anymore. He could put somebody, he had somebody kind of temporary in the truck, but I just figured it was better off for everybody if I just cut ties for now so he could put somebody in the truck, he could make money, I could get what I had to do, and everybody's just happy, and then maybe we'll come back in the future or whatever, but whenever I get this figured out. So that's why I quit trucking. There was no bad reason. I didn't get fired. There's some rumors out. I've heard rumors that I got fired for doing YouTube. I asked my boss, I don't know how many times, if it was all right if I did YouTube, and it was all right for all them years. So I don't understand why it would, you know what I mean? These rumors just happen. That's just what happens. Rumors fly. So, that's the story about quitting trucking for now. That's a to be continued thing. I got to see what's going on here with the health thing. The get up here that's going on, you're probably wondering what's going on with that. Well, let me first tell you what I do know. It's not a big serious thing. Like, I'm not worried about my health or anything. I want to get it. So what we're thinking is it's either, or a mixture of exhaustion or possibly Lyme disease. Some flags got thrown in some blood work I did, and a couple of things came up for Lyme disease. So we got to dig into that a little deeper. And exhaustion. And the reason we think that is because without having such a weird schedule with truck driving, I've tried to sleep. That's what the doctor told me. Let's rule out exhaustion. Just simple. Go to bed early. Try to sleep in if you can. It's hard to sleep in. You just feel like you're wasting the day. But, I try to sleep in for a while. And then I didn't realize, but when if I don't know if I have it really, we're assuming I do, but either way, that's not something. I thought I could just take like a Friday off and sleep in Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and that would be better. It's been like 2 months, month and a half, 2 months of that, of like getting long hours of sleep, and it's just starting to get better. Like, it still does it, so I'm not really better. Anyways, that's taken longer than I thought. I didn't realize exhaustion was such a serious thing. I thought you could just kind of take a nap and that would go away, but that's, according to the doctor, years of getting no sleep. Kind of, it doesn't take 2 days to get back. Anyway, that's neither here nor there, but the point is everything is fine. We're just going through these checks. From what I understand, the MRI didn't show anything bad. So we're going to work through the exhaustion thing and the Lyme disease and see what's going on with those two. And if it's one of them, then that's that. And if it's not, then we go on to the next thing. So that explains why I quit trucking and what's going on. A lot of people on Instagram, I might have said this, a lot of people on Instagram and TikTok and different social medias probably have heard this a million times because I keep getting messages. But I felt like I left you guys on the channel kind of high and dry. And I kind of did that on purpose until I got things set up with this. So now, with that said, you're probably wondering what all this is, what the screen says and everything, and with all this get up and stuff in my face here in these headphones. In the meanwhile of being off of work, me and my buddy Mike decided to start a podcast. That's like the new and upcoming thing. And I know I enjoy them because I got sick of driving in the truck, and a lot of you guys drive, you know this. It's just the same music over and over and over again. And after hours and days and months and years in the truck, even like Spotify or Pandora, it's just so many times you can hear the same songs, so I kind of moved to podcasting myself before any of this. And I thought it was kind of an interesting an interesting thing to do. And Mike had come to me in the past, and he brought it up, and I basically have all the equipment and the knowledge to do the editing and stuff. So we started an audio podcast, and that's what this is. From there, we decided to do some remodeling. I don't really use the upstairs of my house very much, so we kind of did some painting, and there's still some more to do. But we kind of just tidied up a little bit, made a little studio here, and it's really helped out. It's really helped us out. So anyway, I say that in hopes that maybe you'll be interested in listen to me blab. I know a lot of you guys do. I don't understand why, but I know a lot of you guys like listening to me blab about nonsense, and that's basically what the podcast is about. So we just kind of talk about whatever's on our mind or whatever's going on, in that time frame. We do one every Monday comes out, and one comes out every Thursday morning at midnight, basically. So it's usually out and uploaded and everything for especially the drivers. I'm kind of focusing on the people that drive truck, because I just, that was where I was, so I know what it's like. It's just nice to have something different to listen to. And, podcasts are always different. So it's not the same 30 songs. Anyway, I said that already. I'm rambling. But check it out if you're interested. It's on YouTube. We just started on YouTube. I only have 3 episodes up. In fact, episode 9 came out today, just now. It's November 29th, Monday. So this week's Monday episode just came out, just released this morning. That's episode 9. Now, there's only 3, so 7, 8, and 9 is on YouTube, because it took me a while. It's an audio-first podcast. So we concentrate on audio, which is on iHeart, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Spreakers is our host, and it just gets pushed out to anywhere you would listen to a podcast, it's on. But mainly the 4 big ones, Google, iHeart, Spotify, and Apple Podcast. In fact, what did we, I think it was the 3rd week we ended up on the charts in number 4 on Spotify in general podcasts. So things have been going great, and we've been having a lot of fun doing it. We've been meeting a lot of new people. The networking is fun, the marketing. I love marketing stuff. So just creating things and title screens and all that, I love that. So it's kept me busy while I'm waiting to find out what's going on, and or waiting to find out if I can go back to work or what's going on. So if you want to check it out, it's not family friendly. I will say that again. It is not family friendly. This is not something you put on. I mean, do what you want, but there's a lot of swearing. There's a lot of subjects. In fact, episode 9 has a lot to do with some OnlyFans articles that we noticed in the news over the last couple of days. So, and naturally, OnlyFans is basically like pornography. It's turned into now. So there's a lot of talk that you probably don't want the kids to hear, or your grandmother, or if you have a really sensitive dog, you probably, and the dog's in the back seat, you probably don't want the dog hearing it either. So the name of the podcast is Back and Forth with Wes and Mike. It's spelled just like that. Back and Forth with Wes and Mike. You can type that into YouTube. We'll bring you to the channel, the YouTube channel. Not this channel. This is WG. My other channel, our other channel, Back and Forth with Mike, with Wes and Mike. You type in Back and Forth with Wes and Mike in Spotify, Apple, Spreaker.com, Google Podcast, anywhere you listen to podcasts, iHeart, any of those, you type in Back and Forth with Wes and Mike, and you can hear. We have 9 episodes out now. 3 of them are on the YouTube channel. It took us a little while to get going before I could start recording and figure all that out. So that's why there's only 3 there. We plan on doing a couple of just wacky things like location. I might take the cam. This isn't going to happen all the time. Like I say, it's mostly going to be this. For now, since we just started, it's just this angle. So even if you wanted to listen to it on YouTube and just flip the phone over in your car or whatever and just listen to it or just go to the podcast at Spotify or whatever you want to do. But that's an option. But in the future, we're going to do some different angles, some better cameras, better lighting. Things are coming along really quickly here, and we've got some sponsors already. We got a lot of stuff going on. We're making some money to start. So once we get a little bit saved, we're going to up our game here a little bit, so it'll be better for you. But we plan on going, so like in the next 3 or 4 episodes here, Mike doesn't drink coffee. and I just drink regular coffee. And I hear about all these weird Starbucks coffees, these grandes, mochas, and all them things, and I don't know anything about them. So the plan is, me and him are going to jump in the truck. We're going to take off to the nearest Starbucks, and we're going to each order the craziest, wackiest drink we can find. We'll bring the camera with us, and we'll do a little 3 or 4 minute thing on camera to give you guys on the YouTube channel. We'll probably paste it into that episode or something like that. There's going to be some things going on. I just started a Patreon website, but I haven't done anything on there yet, so there's not really much sense in going there. But we're going to do like a subscription type of thing for like behind the scenes and specialty things, and just that way we can give out like little gifts and stuff if we do trivia. Since it's a Monday and Thursday podcast, we're this is still very new. You know what I mean? We're just getting the sound together and stuff. So there's a lot in the future coming. But trivia, we ask like give a riddle on Monday, for instance, and then on Thursday we'll give you the answer. And then throughout those days, if you email us or get a hold of us, whoever answers it correct gets it's just nothing really, just trinkets, but like a beer koozie or some coasters with back and forth on or something, just to make it worth it to you. So Patreon will help with that, but I haven't done anything there yet. I got to figure out what I'm going to put on. Anyways, I'm going on and on and on all this time, just rambling, but I'm just trying to give you guys, since I haven't put a video on this channel in forever, I've been doing so much concentrating on getting this rolling, and I feel like at this point we've got audio sounding good, we've got video looking good enough, lighting's off, the quality of the picture's a little off, we got to get some things with that, but it's good enough video, and audio is as good as far as I'm concerned, is 100%. So I figured it was a good time that I could settle down from doing the podcast stuff and talk to you guys kind of one-on-one. It's too bad I have this big thing in my face here. But anyways, that's that. Just want to explain. I explained why I quit trucking. I don't know what these rumors are. Cedar Hill's a great company. There's nothing, I didn't leave Cedar Hill for anything bad other than I needed to figure out what was going on with my health. That's the only reason. I don't know how these people come up with things, but or getting fired for doing YouTube. I've done it there for years. Why wouldn't I have got fired before? Why all this, so I don't know. Whatever's going around, if you hear it, I'm trying to explain it all right now, so you know what's going on. So that's it. I'll put all the links to this channel. Like I say, I'm trying to get my bearings. This video is going on the WG channel, just Wes Grippin channel. But I'll put the link to the Back and Forth with Wes and Mike channel in the description. I'll put all the links that you need for Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google, all of them, iHeart Radio links, everything. So you can, if you just want to listen and you don't want to watch, that's fine. But I'll try to put everything in there, and I'll kind of break down everything that I said in kind of a short little paragraph on there or something. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just winging it here. So, but now you know what's going on, and so there probably won't be a trucking video for a while, so if that's why I say maybe you'd just be interested in coming over and help us get started. I say I'm doing it for you, and I am. Or I wouldn't put this video on this channel. It's just there's like 7,500 of you guys now that have subscribed, and I appreciate that. I really do. So I can't, it helps me with this new channel. It helps us get us like a kickstart and get us going if you guys come over. But it's between that and just, I just felt like I left you guys high and dry. You guys you follow me around everywhere. I see the same names on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram, some of you, and I really appreciate that. I don't know why you do, but I really appreciate that you do, and it really means a lot to me. So leaving trucking wasn't easy. It's the only thing I really had any pride in as far as a career, but we'll get back to that. Nonetheless, it's none of that, the sad nonsense, but just, I appreciate it if you guys come over. I appreciate everybody sticking around always in the comments and everything. And all of you, all 7,500 of you, just no videos in how many months, and you guys are still here just waiting and sending messages. When's the new videos coming? So now you know what it is. So, all right, that's really it. We'll catch you on the next one. Now, back to work.